Guys, before I start this vlog properly, I want to say that I was doing something just now and something just struck me. Shadi, it's been long you did Living Alone Diaries. What's up? What's going on? And that's why I'm bringing myself to you guys. Okay, so now let's start. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lishades and I do a lot of things on this channel. I talk about business, teach a lot, I talk about arts, then I also do Living Alone Diaries, and I live in Ibadan. So today we are doing another episode on Living Alone Diaries. I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember mentioning on this channel that I don't wash my clothes myself. I started when I started working in 2021, so I was super busy. Like, I go to work Monday to Saturday. Like, I actually don't have any time for myself, so I was advised that I should just get someone that would be, you know, washing my clothes myself. So since then I've just been really lazy. Like, even after I resigned from the work, if you check some of my videos, you'll see why I resigned. After I resigned, guys, I still don't have that energy, the power to actually wash my clothes myself. So the woman that does my laundry came yesterday, and I went to pack the clothes myself. Of course I should pack it myself. What the hell did I just say? So I just finished folding them, and it was even during the folding that I was like, oh my, it's been long I did Living Alone Diaries. So you guys are actually supposed to see me folding clothes and do some other things, but you know, it has not gone. So I'll just show you guys the clothes I folded. And I also told her to let me wash my teddy bear, which is in the sitting room, because I didn't pack all the old clothes yesterday. So I just packed the remaining one this morning, and that's my teddy bear, because you know it takes time before they will get dry and all of that. So they're in the sitting room. So I'm going to show you guys the one I folded now. Guys, I don't really know how to fold clothes that well, so you guys will manage me. But I'll show you guys the clothes I folded, and I'll also go and pick the one from the sitting room and also fold them. And when I'm done arranging them in the wardrobe, I'll come and give you guys gist proper. Hi guys, so I'm done arranging the wardrobe now, and I had to declutter some clothes too. It's even declutter, just remove some clothes that I no longer like, or maybe clothes that is no longer my size. Just keep it in one bag so that when my baby sis come, she's going to take them. Also, I had to change into a robe, because what I was wearing the other time, the top I was wearing the other time, I wasn't wearing anything under. So, and I want to show you guys some things, like new developments in the house. So I don't really want to be going around showing my bum up and down. That was why I decided to change it to a robe. First, guys, let me talk to you guys about my fan. So when I moved there in December, when I packed this place, so they mistakenly placed my fridge on my fan plug and it broke. So since then I've actually been managing it, and it started having some issues, which I got someone to help me fix it. And I think the person collected 5,000 or so. I think they said the engine was bad and all of that, so they fixed it, and he brought it in March. I started using it back in March. So guys, 3 days ago this fan developed another issue again. Like, it has been smelling burnt, and that was the first thing that happened before the man fixed it, and it is happening again. Like, how can you fix something and in a month time it's spots again? So right now the fan is just there. The heat is a lot. The heat has been a lot, like a lot, and I'm now stuck between calling the man and paying for him, or maybe I should just go and buy another one and avoid trouble. But buying another one is not even visible now, because I don't really have much. I just ordered for new collection, so I actually don't have anything on me to say, oh, I have something to spare to buy a new fan. But this heat is a lot, so maybe I'll just call the man and, you know, maybe he will come and fix it or something. I really don't know, but I'll do that today, because there is a woman opposite my building. She was the one that introduced the man to me, so maybe when I'm done bathing, I'll go and meet her. Let me show you guys the fan. So guys, this is the fan. So can you believe this was what the man changed the plug to this one? And you see this one, I had to always be careful before putting it, like before putting it into this place, because it's not even firm. So now it's on. Yeah, can you hear the sound? So I think it's spot again, so I have to call the man to come and help me fix it because this heat is a lot. So I want to show you guys some new things in the house that I don't think have. I think when I got this my shelf, I didn't really show you guys really well. I just said I did a new shelf and that was it. I think that was even the last Living Alone Diary. So I'll be showing you guys some new things that I got into the house, things that I know I didn't show you guys, and also some things that affected me in this house that I didn't mention, you know, getting you guys updated before the next one. So guys, this was the shelf that I did then, and yeah, this is everything that is here. And also I ordered this from China, this mini shelf, and I got 4 actually. I'll show you where I put the rest like when I'm done with the room. So I bought this and I was like, I need a place to be putting my shelf because they're always on my table, the one in the sitting room. So I decided to just, you know, that idea just came to my head, like I can actually place it here and the wall, since it's not like I have a TV that is going to affect it. So, and this has been doing the work. It has actually been doing the work. So let's move on. So guys, you see this is my name as well. I also ordered it from China. Please don't mind the way my name is bent. Like, I don't really have an excuse for doing this nonsense, but it's not bad. An idea is needed. So I just wanted something that, you know, is going to see. My shelf is vacant because I just ordered for new goods, so I don't really have much products left. So this right here, it just wanted to have that store look kind of thing. And also when I make videos, I want people to be able to see my brand name behind the videos that I make. So yeah, so that's like the new thing that is in the house now. That's like the new development. And also guys, I bought nano tape. And you know, remember that when I moved here, I told you guys that the landlord or the caretaker said that we must not use nail on the wall, blah 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 blah. And the caution fee that we paid for this house was actually a lot, 50,000 naira. So I really had a plan of taking it, collecting my money back before I leave this place. So I'm trying to manage their house for them, no stains, nothing, like I just don't want any stains. So I had to buy nano tape. This one actually came with its own gum, so I didn't need to like add anything. But like for my frames, I didn't like the fact that, do you guys remember that it was on this table before? So I had to buy the nano tape and use it on my frames. I'm not sure if it's not really obvious. I didn't even know that it's going to work this well, but I love this. So let me show you guys the one in the room as well. So remember there was one art painting blah 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 that I went for one time. This was what I did. So I also used, can you see the nano tape here? I also used the nano tape for it, and you know, I like it. Also, this is like the remaining shelf here and here. I didn't like the fact that I had to arrange my skincare product here. Initially it was here, like everything was here and it was scattered everywhere, which I didn't like. So I had to like get this shelf here. Did I even get that right? I had to get this shelf here so that, you know, everything can look neater in a way. And also this, I've had this for a long period of time, but like I didn't also want to use nail, so I used the nano tape for it as well. That is it. And this is the 4th one here. So this is my air freshener, hypo, and also my detergent. Let me now give you guys the remaining updates that I need to give you guys. So you guys remember that we had water issue in this house and all of that, and we now have like we've provided a permanent solution to it. So this was what happened. So apparently there was a pipe that broke in the ground. Is that even correct? In the ground, like a pipe broke, and so whenever I will pump water, it's going to like, the water is going to, you know, be living through that hole, and it's not going to get into the storex. And you know, there was also one switch and all that had issue, so they had to fix everything, and now our water has actually been good. So that's the update about the water issue, guys. And I started having some problems in this house, and I didn't tell you guys about the problems before because I was like, okay, it's just something that, you know, it's just going to like take little bit of you know, just the correction is going to be done very soon. And that was why I actually didn't tell you guys. I just told you guys about the water, but not other things. So when I moved there, I noticed that my toilet was leaking. If you are eating, please at this point, just maybe you should just stop. When you're done eating, you can come back. So I noticed that feces like come out from my toilet, like from the lower part. And if you guys watch my video, like me showing you guys around and all, like touring the house, the new apartment and all, I remember telling you guys that the toilet seat was too close to the wall, so it was not really okay for me. So when I now noticed that the toilet was leaking and I called them, so they were able to shift it a little bit and they fixed it, and I thought that was it. So later on I noticed that the hole that actually take dirty water away from my restroom out to the gutter was actually open. Like, it was a big hole that was open. Guys, it was like the most traumatic time for me in this house, because you know, rats were entering. Rats were entering, cockroaches. Like, I was just having a lot of issues. It got to a point that I was even scared that, oh, snakes shall not enter. Like, I was just so scared. It was not even bringing out this odor of, you know, a dirty gutter. Guys, I poured hot water and salt. I bought bicarbonate. There was nothing I didn't do. I poured, like, the smell was so much, because you guys remember that I got this house majorly because of the restroom. Like, the restroom is just really cute, not even knowing that I'm going to face most of the issues in that restroom. I called my caretaker. He's even the kind of person that when you call him, when you message him, he's going to reply you. He's not going to ignore. He's a really good man. But then at that time, like, it was not really giving me the attention I needed. Like, he just kept on telling me, Emma, don't bonus, like, be pouring hot water there. There isn't something to worry about. That I should just, you know, he was just giving me lots of excuses. Like, this sheet was literally opened from outside, from the gutter, so anything can literally coming. It's not even like I have a net from my own bedroom that is going to stop anything from coming. Like, literally everything was open, so it was really scary for me. There are times I'll go to the restroom in the midnight, guys. Rats will enter to come and meet me. Like, I will see rats. Like, it's just really crazy. And it got to a point that I stopped going to the restroom in the midnight, especially when there's no light. I know sometimes when iPhone gets hot, you're not be able to turn on the torch. So, like, you know, I'm used to like walking with my eyes closed to the restroom, and I'll pee and I'll come back without opening my eyes, because I really don't want anything to affect my sleep. But then, like, when the whole thing happened, like, I stopped taking water at night because I actually don't want to go to the restroom and all of that. So Isha later said, okay, he's going to like put nets behind though. So he added one German net, or what they call it. It's a very hard one. Guys, still, these rats, they will open the net and come inside. I kept on complaining, he didn't answer me. I should have done videos of all these things, but I didn't know that I was going to talk about them. I just feel like it's something that is going to be fixed as soon as possible. I didn't know that it's going to be an issue, so I'm so sorry if I can't provide video evidence, but like, I'm actually telling you guys what happened, like, just keeping you guys updated on the whole thing that happened that made my vlogging and all to just stop, because you guys know that I stopped vlogging for a while. So like the Living Alone Diaries, and I'm just giving you guys update on everything that happened, and you know why I'm just not so inspired, or I'm not motivated to even just come and do videos. So later on, I noticed that the toilet started leaking again. Like, whenever I flush, the water would just, you know, come out, and you know, cockroaches were just a lot and all. And you know, it's raining season, rain started entering my apartment. Even when I close the window, rain will enter. I think I still have some Snapchat videos that I made that I sent to the caretaker, so I'll be able to attach them to this video. From my sitting room, my whole curtain was wet, my whole tiles was wet. Like, guys, it was like a really crazy thing. Like, sometimes when it's raining in the midnight like this, I'll not be able to sleep because I'm scared that the water might get too much. I'll start mopping in the midnight. I'll start mopping. I think there's even a time stamp on a particular video, I think 3 a.m. or so. So it's really crazy for me. And you know, apparently there is this thing outside, so when water is coming, that thing is supposed to be like a canopy kind of on my door, that is supposed to like stop rain from entering my door. But apparently it was not done well, so like everything was just so messed up. So, you know, I just started messaging the man. If I got to a point that I started paying for him, like I started, you know, it was because it was a lot on me. Like, the toilet was doing its own. I later noticed that my kitchen, you know, the pipe that will take dirty water from your sink outside to was leaking. I had to like put something there. Whenever I wash plates like this, I'll put something there for the water to be dropping there, then pour it away. You know, it was just a lot of, I changed it for the man. Like, I was so pissed. And it was even after we already fixed the water issue. So I'm now like, okay, so now that we've done the water issue, so are you trying to say that I'm going to start having some issues in the house again? Guys, I was pumping water. The water is full now. Let me go and turn it off. I think I love this part of the room. Oh. Maybe I'll just be doing some of my videos here. So, you know, I changed it for the man, like serious, like big time. And he had to come. He came with bricklayer. He came with plumber. He came with aluminium guys. You know, they had to do a lot of things. And then when they came, they noticed that there was actually a particular hole in this window that wasn't covered. So they had to like use cement to cement everything. You know, everything is just looking rough. Like my house was just a mess during that period. And you know, they came to fix the window too. They added cement to that canopy side, so they poured cement there so that if the water is even coming, it's not going to come through the wall and bounce on my own door. It's going to like push it out. And you know, they came to they fixed my toilet too. There is one white thing that plumber people use. They use it like tie it together. They used cement to, you know, block the hole that the cockroaches were coming from. And also they now use the German net or shepherd net. So they now use it like cover the big hole that is in my own restroom. And because they didn't make a plan of putting a net there, so there is no proper structure on putting that normal net that is always in the bedroom. So they have to like put that shepherd net, which I don't even mind at all. So they now put all this plastic thing at the back. So like I'm just really happy that, you know, they fixed everything now. The kitchen one too, they fixed it, and you know, everything is fixed now. And but from the window, water is still coming out from my window. Water is coming out from my window, and he said he's going to come very soon, come and fix it. I trust him. I trust the man. He can just, you know, drag some things, but you know, he's always like, I still prefer him to the previous house I was coming from, because that one, remember when my room got flooded that time, nobody answered me. I had to go and do some things myself. But since I got here, everything that he has been fixing, he never said bring 1K or bring anything. No, he has never asked me for money. So you know, I'm just so happy for that. And you know, that's like the update for you guys on, you know, what has been going on, what the issue has been, and you know, like a lot of things, guys, like a lot of things. And I feel like that's like the ones I can share now. Maybe as time goes on, if I feel like, oh, these are the things I should share and all, I'm going to definitely come on here and share with you guys. See you guys in my next Living Alone Diaries. Till next time, bye.